The Democrats overwhelmingly nominate Nancy Pelosi as Speaker. What a shock. Hi, I'm Tommy, and it's time for Final Thoughts. Well, folks, the so-called rebellion didn't happen. House Democrats voted overwhelmingly to nominate Representative Nancy Pelosi to the speakership in a 203-32 vote. Pelosi was running unchallenged for the nomination in the next Congress, and usually such races are decided by unanimous consent. But not this year. The threat of casting a protest vote was loud enough that party leaders offered paper ballots with a simple yes-no option on whether Pelosi should be Speaker. So she's hoping some members that voted no in caucus will then vote present on the House floor, and that's a pretty safe bet. Am I surprised? Absolutely not. Was it a good move? Well, I guess it depends on who you are. As a Trump supporter, I think it's great. I mean, who wouldn't want that woman as the representative on the other side? Personally, as a media personality, I am looking forward to watching vintage Nancy back in action with little nuggets like this.
We have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Given the epic failure of Obamacare at the hands of leaders like Nancy, I sure wish someone would have read it before they passed it. Maybe then Congress wouldn't now have to work to repeal and replace that disaster. Oh, but when it comes to border security, Nancy does have a plan. Heck, we don't need a wall, just pull out the lawnmowers.
Let's talk about where a more serious structure might be necessary, where fencing will do, or mowing the grass so that people can't be smuggled through the grass, and that's something.
Oh, but don't worry, if mowing the grass around the border doesn't keep criminals and gang members out, that's okay. We can find other ways to battle brutal gangs like MS-13. Just don't offend them by calling them animals.
Every day that you think you've seen it all, along comes another manifestation of why their policies are so inhumane. Calling people animals is not a good thing.
Nancy, you may classify brutal gang members with the motto rape, control, kill as dreamers, but most of us think animal is more fitting. But if there's one thing Nancy knows, it's the value of the dollar she wants to take out of your pocket, because after all, Trump's tax cuts are really nothing but crumbs.
In terms of the bonus that corporate America received versus the crumbs that they are giving to workers to kind of put the schmooze on is so pathetic. I think it's insignificant.
So yes, I am perfectly fine with the Democrats choosing Miss Pelosi as their representative. She might not be the fresh, young face they were hoping for, but when it comes to lining their pockets with fundraising dollars, Nancy is the queen. And if there's one thing Democrats know how to do, it's fall in line and accept the money. But I look forward to seeing Nancy's face of permanent excitement lead the far-left wackos into defeat in 2020. I'll see you then. But until then, those are my final thoughts from LA. God bless and take care.